We are back. We are back. We are back. Shout out to my man Trump for making it happen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It has been, I think, 3, 4 years since we've been here. It's been a long time, but your man been busy. I've been busy. I've been busy working. My man Tori, can you pull up a picture for me? I've been busy making movies, uh, doing a TV show. Uh, there's my cast of Give Me That Beat, Miss Sherelle Rowe, and Keita Host. That's gonna be coming up soon. Be looking out for that. There's a competition. We took 25 go-go bands competing for $25,000, and we're down to the last 5 bands. So that should be coming up soon. I've also been doing I'm Supposed to Walk That Way. We're going to show that picture in a minute. I also did a feature film called I'm Supposed to Walk This Way. So it's currently on Tubi. Make sure y'all check that out. I had a good time shooting that. Randall Lawrence film. If y'all haven't seen it, make sure y'all check it out. It's a good family film. Y'all check it out. So I've been busy doing, like I said, films, the TV show, started my business. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. But the main reason for coming back to the show is I want to give people their flowers. You know, I love my hustlers. I love my creatives. And I had to start out this new show with one of my favorite creatives, hustlers, business owner. I don't even want to get into everything that they do because I'll do that when they get here. But welcome back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me back on the Mr. Derik show after 4 years. It's actually been 4 years. So after 4 years, I know I look a little different. I cut my hair, put on some weight. That's all right. We're going to work on that. But just sit back. So I'm going to give y'all 60 seconds. Get y'all drinks. Get your snacks. I know y'all ain't got little kids, so go ahead and put your phones on Do Not Disturb or so. And we go back in 60 seconds with Dana Hicks Hungerford and Brian Hungerford. Tori, go ahead and bring that music back in one more time for the people. That thing great. So we'll be Yes, and we are back. We are back. We are back. Thank you for tuning in. It's been some years, and we're back today. So today, my guest is going to be Brian Hungerford and Dana Hicks Hungerford, two of my favorite people. You know how you see someone's name and you see them out and you hear their name and all that good stuff, and then all of a sudden you get a message from them. And I'll get into that in a few moments. But I'd like to go in with no further ado and bring in my good people, my brother and sis, Miss Dana Hicks Hungerford and Mr. Brian Hungerford. Y'all welcome to the show.
Hey,
What it
hey.
do? What it do? What it do? I'm gonna tell you how special. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna tell you how special it is. Number one, Brian is a man of very few words. He is chill. He's laid back. He's cool, calm, and collected. So I know getting him here is just wow. It took that's an honor to me to have
I'm
him up in
completely
here.
out my comfort zone, out of my
Yeah,
man.
man.
So
Yeah, man. So I know this is something. So I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Y'all looking good. Got
Thank
y'all up
you.
in here today. So I couldn't
Thank
have
you.
I couldn't have come back to this without having y'all in here. So I definitely appreciate y'all uh coming in, taking time out y'all busy schedule to rock with your boy.
Derek, let me tell you,
Yes,
it
yes.
took everything out of me to get him to do this. Like people have been trying to do interviews. He has not. You have never seen him on anything with me. I don't care.
Yeah.
When we were doing interviews for the movie and plays
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, he didn't do anything. Like he would not. You know, Brian likes to be in the background.
Yeah, Brian be chilling,
actually,
man. And
out of
Brian
the
is
last 8 years, this is my second online
What was the
interview.
first one?
You did. It was a couple interviews from the young lady in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
That was the only one.
This is the second one.
This is the second
and he's been asked 50, 60, 70 times.
so so this is definitely a honor. An honor for me to have you pull up in there after juking interviews for 7, 8 years.
Right. Right.
That's what's up. Now, for the folks that may not be familiar with you all, if you could tell the people, how did y'all meet and where y'all from?
How did we meet? Okay, well, I'm born and
Yeah.
raised Washington, D.C. native.
Uh-huh.
As a young child, I lived in Southeast, junior high school from seventh grade on up. I was in Northeast D.C. I grew up in North Michigan Park. So that's where I
Okay.
spent most of my life.
And I'm from Atlanta, Maryland. About 27 years ago, I moved to Virginia to raise a family. So that's pretty much it.
So,
I'm from Atlanta.
another brother from
Atlanta, Maryland.
Right over by the House of
Prince
Soul.
George's
3 minutes
County.
from the House of
Right
Soul.
by the House of Soul.
Oh,
Love
word.
it.
Okay. We go get into that too. We go get into that too. We go get into the House of Soul. So okay, so we got DC and we got Lanham, as I like to say, located in the Prince George's County. So
You county.
let's go back. Dana, I have like I said, DC is a very small area. You're gonna run across, you're gonna hear names. I've been hearing your name and I've been seeing you around, seeing you make moves, acting and this, that, and the third. And then one day I get a message. I want to say it was like December of 2021. I get a message from you. And I'm like, moment of transparency, my phone was bone dry. Bone dry. It's like nothing was happening. It had dried up, and I started a business. So I thought maybe me and acting, it just wasn't going to be, And I get this message from you, and it is regarding A Woman's Love. That play that and I was so excited and honored to even be considered for it. And I was Ty's understudy. But my thing was I was so honored to be selected by you. I said, I'm giving top bill energy to this project. I've read everybody's lines, women's lines, everybody's lines. If you need
Yeah, you
somebody
did
to
because
I
you
said,
filled in during rehearsals. You filled in for other people when they were not there.
yeah, that's what I said, man, the way just simply for them rock with me, I'm giving it my all. So tell me about a woman's love. Like everyone is kind of toiled with writing and stuff like that. How did you come up with it? And for people that are home aspiring maybe to write, how did you come up with it? How did you put it all together? How did it go from here to the pen to Bethesda Blues and Jazz?
Let me be transparent. I never wanted to be a writer. I never thought about writing a play. A Woman's Love, when I wrote it, I was living in my apartment at that time. I was living by myself. And I just started thinking about crazy stories that I heard. And I started thinking about personal crazy stories that I knew about. And one day I just sat in my living room and I just started writing. And I'm gonna make this long story short. When I wrote A Woman's Love, I kept that. I didn't do anything with it for like 7 or 8 years. I wrote A Woman's Love a long, long time ago, like right when the AIDS epidemic was like real heavy, right?
Running rampant, yeah.
So that's when I wrote it, and I just kept it. And like I said, I didn't want to be a writer. It's just something I wrote. I had a friend visit me from California. My script was sitting on the kitchen counter, and he looked at it. He said, "What is this?" I said, "Oh, just something I wrote." He looked at it, started reading it. He said, "Can I finish it? We get ready to hang out, go out."
Yeah.
Finish reading it. So I'm like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, let me finish reading it." So I went on about my business in my apartment, and he kept reading it. So he read it. He was like, "This is amazing. I love this script. What are your plans with it?" I'm like, "Plans with it? I don't have any plans with it. This is some shit I wrote. I'm just being honest. This is some shit I wrote. Yeah, and I didn't have any plans with A Woman's Love. I never thought about a stage play. I didn't think about anything, to be honest, Derek. So he was like, "When I get back to LA, I'm gonna introduce you to my friends. No, I'm gonna introduce you to my buddies, right? Mind you, this friend looks like Brian and looks like you. So if Brian or you were to tell me I'm gonna introduce you to one of my buddies, I'm thinking when I come to the meeting, I'm gonna see somebody that looks like y'all, right?
Right.
I go to that meeting. I am the only Black person at that table. It's 4 older white people at the table. I had 2 meetings with them. I'm gonna sum it up. The first meeting, I felt like it went well. I made the mistake of letting everybody read the script. I emailed it to them. I didn't have anybody sign any NDAs. I said, "Oh, you can read it. You can read." Like I said, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I sent the script to them. So by the time I got to the table, they were all saying, "I like this and I love your insight." And they're asking me like, "What pulled this out of you? What made you do this?" And I'm sitting there, I'm like this. What you mean? This is just how I am. What do you mean? What made me? I mean, it's just something I just thought about and I just wrote it. But they're deep. Their thought process is deep.
They done pulled it apart, dissected it, went in.
But when I wrote it, I was just writing. It wasn't deep for me. It was nothing to it to me, from my point of view. So we sat down. We had a great meeting. I was so excited because they said they had nothing but great things to say about this, right? And these are people. This company has been in. It's a big name company, right? They've been in business for a very long time. Wow. So I leave the meeting. 2 days later, I get a call. "Dana, we would like to have another meeting with you." So now I'm like, I think this is when I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, they called me back. They want to have
shout out to Mom."
Yeah, and Malika. I'm like, "They want to have a meeting with me." And they're like, "Go." Again, I should have took somebody with me. I'm good. I got this. It's my script. They want to meet with me. I'm getting ready to be a millionaire. I'm gonna be famous. All this stuff is going in my head, right? I was like, "Oh my God. This is how I am. These white people love my work." So I'm like, I'm getting ready to be a millionaire. I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be the next Spike Lee, female version. So I get to the meeting. And when I tell you, it was a reality check of the real world, because my heart, my soul got crushed. When I say it got crushed, it got crushed. I sat at that table. I came in there so happy about my stage play, right? Now I'm saying stage play because that's what they're saying. I get to the meeting. And this is how, mind you, the whole tone has changed now. I'm not referred to as Miss Hicks. I'm referred to as honey and darling. And do you know what we can? They're not even calling me by my name anymore. Do you know what we could do for you? Do you know what we could do if we take this and put our name on the top of it and just give you a little something? We can do a lot with this, and this can touch people. It taps on so many different things that are going on in the world. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, it's amazing to me how the energy shifted. It was like I felt like they were talking to me. Now this is how I feel. I feel like they're talking to me like I'm a dumb nigga.
Yep.
That's how I feel.
Absolutely.
Like
we're gonna give you a little something for this.
Yeah, this little dumb nigga doesn't understand. We're gonna give you a couple dollars and send you on your way. They kept saying this is remind you, AIDS was running rampant. So they were saying this is something we can use global. I kept hearing the word global. Mm-hmm. This is impactful. And then this is what really crushed my heart. The guy sitting across from me, he said, let me ask you a question. Who helped you write this? To me, that was so hurtful.
That was the slap in the face right there.
So I said, help me write it. Nobody helped me. You're such a little thing. Like, I mean, this story is so rough and so strong. Like, I mean, you just don't seem like you have it in you to write to this capacity. This is like something that happens in a movie. And I mean, I was crushed. It took everything out of me. I would not sit there and cry in front of them. But when I tell you, Derik,
fighting them,
my tears were, I was holding them back so bad. I went home and called my mother and I cried. I was so upset. And you know what I said? I said, you know what, God? I'm not going to take this as I'm a bad person. I did something wrong. I'm not worthy. I'm going to take this as you didn't understand what you were writing when you wrote this. They saw something in what you wrote and they wanted to take it from you and take your name off of it, right?
Absolutely.
So guess what I said, I'm going to hold on to this until it's time and I'm going to do it with my own people. And guess what? I end up doing it. Gil Nelson ended up being a director.
Shout out to Gil.
Yes, Gil Nelson was the director. Brian, of course, was the executive producer with me. My whole team, the crew, were my people. I'm talking about my people that I look at like family.
Your circle, yeah.
So I held on to that thing for, by the time we did it might have been like 11 years. I held on to that.
Really?
It was actually 8 years in the making.
Wow.
Yeah, it was 8 years in the making. Yeah, so it was like 11 years. I held on to that for 11 years until I felt like I was right. And then Brian, when I went to him about it and I broke down to him and I was crying real bad one day and I said to him, I'll let you say it. Because I don't like to cry. I like to, and I guess this is a bad thing. I hold my emotions in because I feel like I have to be strong. So I don't like to look weak. But one day I broke down in front of him and he said, you don't have to be strong around me. I'll let you tell it.
So basically what happened was on 2 occasions, the plane was supposed to take off and it didn't. For reasons I'm not going to explain. I'll let her explain.
One reason was somebody that I trusted. She was getting sponsorship from me. And we were waiting on the sponsorship. And she called me and said, I got the sponsorship. And then I never heard. She said she got the check and then I never heard from her again. That's what happened. That's the truth. That's what's happened. That's what happened. So I'll let you finish. So that's the first thing that
betrayal never comes from a stranger.
I trusted. So it was like, damn, I held on to it all this time. Now I got somebody I trusted. She's rocking with me. And now you got the check and I've never heard from her anymore. So now here I am with my script and I'm like, okay, God, it's not time again.
And then the thing is with Dana, when she's on your team, she gives you 110%. But she wasn't getting that in return.
Wasn't getting it back.
I was never in entertainment anyway. I was doing my thing, IT, investing in real estate. You know, I was just a spectator to all of this. You know, hey, my baby's in entertainment. You know, I'm on the sidelines watching. But the day that she broke down, and she broke down because she didn't have any support, that's when I stepped up. Like, you know what? I need to step up. I need to get her in the room. Because once I get her in the room, I know she's going to take over. And basically that was it. Because after the second time that it broke down, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this. I'm going to make sure this thing happens.
It ain't going to break down again.
It did, though. It did, though. Yeah. That was this after she ran off with the sponsorship money and I had to hold on to the play again. Guess what? I got it all together. COVID hit, right?
Yes.
I got it all together. We were getting ready to do it.
Yeah.
We were ready to rock and roll. We were in rehearsals. COVID hit, shut everything down. So I'm like, oh my goodness, God, this is the third time. Maybe this is not meant for me, but I said, no, it is meant for me to bring this to life. And then that's when Brian said, what do you need to do this? I'm going to give you what you need to do this. Dr. Lavelle Long opened up the door to Bethesda Blues and Jazz and said, I have a residency there. I'm going to let you guys go in and do your play before DC Black Broadway even does their play. We went in there. We did it. We didn't have any type of promo. Our promo was us hitting the street. We did no morning shows. We did no radio shows. We did nothing but hit the street and on social media. And somebody close, used to be close to me, blocked me from getting on some of the morning shows because she used to work at one of the networks, right? So we got blocked from that. So I didn't have anything, but all we had was us to promote that play. Once we finally got through the roadblocks, and guess what? With everything that went on, no marketing team, no morning show interviews, none of that. We sold out both shows. We had two shows. We sold out both shows.
When I say sold out, sold
both shows.
Out.
Now the MPC and Bethesda Blues and Jazz. Yeah.
It was so amazing to be a part of that. It was just, and I had no idea that all of that had happened.
All of that happened before we actually got to Bethesda Blues and Jazz. We just never gave up. I was ready to give up because, like I said, once he saw me, before that, I don't think he ever saw me cry. I literally had a nervous breakdown, literally. And I think when he saw that, he was like, whatever you want to do, baby, I got your back. Because he saw me, I just kept trying. It's like the devil just kept saying, not today, not today, not today. And I was ready to give up.
Not with them. But you know what? You know what it's like? It exposed the people who didn't need to be around you.
Exactly.
It exposed the people that didn't need to be around you. And I'm gonna say something about B, man. B, I had a situation that I was going through, and I went to B, and he big homied me, and I'll never forget. I know B may remember. I'll never forget. I said, man, this dude, I already knew. But I said, this dude right here, man, anything he need, man, all he got to do is just, he ain't got to say nothing. He can just nod at me. And I got you, man. Y'all just really so proud of I'm even more proud of the things that y'all went through to bring it through. I had no idea.
Yeah, I wanted to give
no idea.
I swear, wow. When COVID hit, I said something else. Oh my goodness. And it was, that's why I tell people, I post this all the time on social media. I'm like, never give up. I don't care how bad it gets, man. As long as you believe in yourself and you can keep going because your breakthrough is coming. It's coming.
It's part of the process. It's part of the process.
It really is.
Go your way. You just gotta work through the hiccups and speed bumps, you know.
Because it's really,
you gotta fight through them, man.
You gotta fight through it. I always look at it as, I'll say the universe is saying, how bad you want this? Let me put this little hiccup, because a lot of people scatter and run when things get hard. The ones that really want to get into it know that it's some bumps and bruises. Like I said, when you hit me, my line was dry. For just then the pandemic hit. So I had to pivot. Like, I got a beard. Let me get into this beard oil game. And that literally, from that, it's like from your message to me, it's been up. So it's like I had to hit a little roadblock, But so
that's part of the process, man.
It's part of the process.
You have to just keep going. And I have my Facebook Live up right now while I'm talking to you.
Yes.
So just for me telling you the story about A Woman's Love, the stage play, most people, unless you're really close to me, most people didn't know everything that we went through, all the roadblocks and stuff. Like if you want something bad enough, you have to keep your faith in God and always believe in yourself. And you have to, when I say all the time, you have to tune out the noise. You have to tune out the noise, because naysayers will try to stop you. They will try to block
dream killers,
doing your dreams, right? Dream killers. Yep. You have to tune out the noise. And when you find people, you will have people in your life that you think are for you, but as you start doing what's best for you, people fall off. let them fall off, let them go, because guess what? God is making room for people that are supposed to. And sometimes it's new people that come in your life that are meant to be in your life at the moment that they come into your life. You just have to trust the process, like he says. You have to. And go with God's flow. If God says let something go, let it go. Don't fight it.
And don't I was gonna say, and don't fight it.
Yeah.
I always say, don't stop trying to put squares in circles. You know, and it's a million to one saying, don't chase and replace them, because a lot of times those people, they got to get out of there, so those people that are meant for you are able to come in. So yeah, shout out to Dr. Lavelle Long. We gonna come back to that brother too. He really is something.
Let me say one quick thing about Dr. Lavelle Long before I forget. You know what? He even told us when he opened up that door to Bethesda Blues and Jazz for us to do A Woman's Love before DC Black Broadway did their play. He had people on his own team that said, "You stupid! They never did a play before. Why are you letting them do that?" People were telling him that he was crazy. Why are you letting them do 2 shows? They don't have any celebrities. They're not gonna sell up Bethesda Blues and Jazz. People were telling him that. He told us that, and he said that publicly too. And you know what he said? He said, because I know if Dana and Brian do it, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I don't have to do nothing. And he didn't have to do a thing but open the door for us. Lavelle didn't have to do anything but sit back and say, I believed in them and they made me proud. That's all he had to do. He trusted us. He trusted us. And Brian and I, we are shrewd business people. We are not going to do anything unless we feel like we can do it on a level that it's supposed to be done on. We'll wait. Like, it's no rush. It's no rush. That's what people have to do. Slow down.
Do it right or don't do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Say it one more. For the people in the back, say it one more time.
Do it right or don't do it.
Oh. So Miss Dana. So playwright. But before that, you act. You acted before, you're acting now. So tell us a little bit, how'd you get into being a thespian?
Well, I had a girlfriend of mine that I grew up with around Michigan Park. Her name was Candace. Shout out to Candace. Candace worked on all the networks and she did casting. So she would cast me. I would go audition. She would cast me for the ID channel and stuff like that. So I did a lot of that type of work. And I loved it. And then Mitch, he was the first person to really put me in front of the camera to do a movie. I did Boss.
Shout out to Mitch Creedle. Shout out to Mitch Creedle.
I did Boss. And then with the stage plays, it was Gil. Gil gave me the opportunity to do theater. And theater is a whole, I tell people, if you start with theater, because theater is a beast. Like if you can do theater,
if you can do theater, you can do.
If you mess up, you gotta hurry up and get it together, because your mess up can mess up the whole thing. And I've been there. I've been there personally where I forgot something. I'm like, oh my God. And this was at the Lincoln Theater. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Like it's
ain't it a wild feeling? It teaches you about it. I had a moment and I was in Gil's play and we had a wardrobe malfunction and the battery pack fell off of the garment. So I said my line. I was supposed to turn around. They were supposed to walk in. I said my line and nobody walks in. So I'm sitting there and I kind of look over at Gil because I said, I know I didn't forget my line. I was expecting to see Gil improvise. So when I look, and all this is in 10 seconds. I look, Gil's not throwing a fit. Gil's over there cool as a fan. So I know it wasn't me. We had to improvise for 1 minute. I know 1 minute sounds short.
That seemed like forever on stage in front of all those people.
Forever on stage and everybody looking at you like this. Oh man, we pulled it off. After no one had any idea. Tori, can you show that photo of Miss Dana? It's a movie poster. All right, we're gonna come to that one. It looks like a movie poster. You're currently filming a movie.
I just wrapped filming. Sunday was the final day. I just wrapped filming when Fatal Attraction hits home. Yes, I just wrapped Sunday. I'm so excited about that. I co-starred with Autumn Joy and Raheem. It was an amazing experience. I am playing a deranged baby's mama. And you're gonna see me in a way you have never seen me.
Don't you love those kind of roles?
Yes.
My goodness. So we'll come back to Unhinged Love too. So Okay, so y'all did, because I saw on your page that I think you were going into the last day of filming,
It was
and
Sunday.
and that's this past Sunday. So
Mhm.
we'll get into that. Tell us about he just showed a poster for Unhinged Love.
You want me to tell you about Unhinged Love? What you want to know
Let
about Unhinged
you
Love?
know, so there's some familiar faces in there. It
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of something else, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and when I heard B chuckle a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about it.
I'm gonna
I'm
let
gonna
her
let
go.
you go.
Unhinged
I'm gonna
Love
let you do.
was Unhinged Love was a movie that was based on a stage play, A Woman's Love, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Of course, for a film, you have to add some stuff because you have to, you need the time. But we turned it into a movie script. We had an amazing cast. We had an amazing
Mm-hmm.
team. We had a investor who we thought was amazing at first that came on board, and everything was going well until we wrapped filming. And once we
Mm-hmm.
wrapped filming, everything started to change. That's what I'll say. Everything started to change once we wrapped
Mm-hmm.
filming. Um, Brian and I, we held it down. We made sure that every day after we filmed, we would get in touch with our investor and tell an investor how everything went. And
Giving them
she was,
updates.
she was so happy about it. Like, it was nothing but great things that were said the whole way, right? So after it came out, it was like our investor wanted to like change things and flip the script. And we're like, no, we're going to go by the contract. So basically, because of, oh, well, let me say, when Unhinged Love came out, the reviews were insane. We did amazing for only being up for 2
Mm-hmm.
weeks. It got taken down twice, right? But we did
I remember.
amazing for only being up for 2 weeks. I mean, only 2 weeks, no celebrities in it again. But I can imagine, had it not got taken down, what we would have done.
Yeah.
What we would have done. But the thing about it is, we weren't willing to conform. Like, so many
Yeah.
people conform. Like, again, we have a contract. We didn't breach the contract. If we breached the contract, we would have been in court.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
didn't
Had you
breach the
done it, that's what
contract,
it
but at the same time, we are blessed, and we have so many things on our plate right now. We didn't want to spend our money going back and forth to court.
right.
We just
Right.
spend our
Like
money on something
right.
else, and we know we didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? We're gonna keep it moving because we didn't get it taken down. If it was up, everybody would have been happy. But the only thing was, we were not going to allow anybody to take our project and put their name on the top of it
Right.
and put our name at the bottom. We weren't going to allow that, and that wasn't in the contract. So if we didn't breach the contract, we're not gonna let you just do whatever you want to do. But that's the thing. A lot of people, because people have money, they cower down to them. They let them do what they want to do, and the integrity goes out of the door because they're so pressed to stay attached or to not make somebody else upset. We were like, as long as we follow this contract, we don't have a worry in the world. And
we
we
ain't got
did.
nothing to worry about.
We have nothing to worry about. We have nothing to worry about. And guess what we said? If she was to call us today or tomorrow and say, let's move forward with the way the contract is written, we will move forward.
Yeah. Yeah, because the contract was good. You agreed to it.
Take our stuff and just do what you want to do with it all of a sudden. That's not going to work. You don't do business like that. And then they get on social media and she was bashing us and all types of stuff. People have the screenshots. We were getting screenshots and people were sending us stuff all day and night. We were like, please just stop sending us stuff.
Yeah, it's you ain't got to do all that.
Like, it shouldn't even have made it to social media.
Yeah. You got my numbers, you got this, and it's going anytime you take it there, that's
and we tried to ignore it for so long, Derek. We tried to ignore it for so long. And the one day I just could not say anything because it's like, come on, man. And again, we would be in court right now if we had breached our contract. We didn't breach the contract, but we chose to keep it moving because God has other things for us. So we had to keep our eyes on our prize.
Yeah, don't even waste the energy. Don't even waste the energy.
Yeah. So that's what happened with A Woman's Love. Unhinged Love. That's why it was taken down. And again, it is what it is. We roll with the punches, baby. And since then, God has 1,000 other things that He has for us. So
that's y'all.
Right.
That's y'all that's leading into y'all gonna always make the bag. Y'all gonna always make the bag. You like I did that bit?
Mhm.
Sorry, can you show that you make the bag, please, with the Hungerers stunting on them? Come on now.
Yeah, that's the luggage. That's the luggage. That was New
I
Year's Eve. We were leaving the hotel New Year's Eve.
I need that duffel. Look how big hold.
I
That could
love
be
that
me.
picture.
That could be me holding that duffel. So we gonna let me know. I need, because I'll be moving around and doing different things. I need to put my stuff. Let's talk about you make the bag. You make the bag bit in everything. I'll see projects and people have it.
It's been in so
Where did
many
that come from?
movies. Oh my
It's
goodness.
you make the bag needs an IMDb page.
Really, for real, because it's been in so many movies now. Yes. Let me tell you. So one day, Derik, I went out with a friend of mine, my girlfriend, and somebody was there, and she had a purse. It looked like it was like designed like a Chanel bag, and on the purse it was hand painted. You fake like the Chanel, and I said, "Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Yeah.
You fake like this Chanel." So I couldn't get it out of my head. I like the painting on the purse, right?
Yeah.
I kept telling Brian, I said, I would love to do something like that, but I would like to put something positive on it. Not knocking her. I loved it. That worked for her.
But that's you.
Yeah, and I liked it, and I would have bought it, right? So when I saw her doing it, I said, I love that. So I went to follow her page, and I said, this girl is killing it. I mean, I'm thinking I need something positive on it. Maybe I need some negative shit on mine too. She was killing it. No, so she was killing it. So I'm watching her, right? Let me tell you what inspired me. I'm still not there yet. I'm going to keep it real. Well, let me tell you what inspired me with her. I watched her. Derik, I lie to you not. She did at 12:01. This is an example. 12:01. She'll say the day before, okay, the bags will be online at 12:01. And she had different colors, different style Birkin bags. They look like Birkin bags, right? They said, you fake like this Birkin. She had all different colors. 12:01, the bags will be up. 12:01 a.m. So I said, I'm going to wait and see what happens at 12:01 a.m. So I went to her page, right? I went to her page. I was on her page at 12 o'clock. Do you know what 12:04? She said sold out. She sold out of 400 bags that said, you fake like this Birkin. You fake like this Chanel. She sold out of those bags in no time. I watched her again the next month. She only did it once a month. She said she did 400 bags.
Wow.
Do the math.
400 a month.
She did 400 bags a month. Her cheapest bag might have been $300 or
I'm in the wrong damn business.
The cheapest bag was $250, I think. But most of them were $300, $350, $400, $450, some were $500. 400 bags a month. She sold out in like 6 minutes or something like that, right? I watched her the next month. I was like, Brian, this can't be real. I got to get somebody to paint.
This can't be real. Yeah.
She sold out that quick.
Go to Home Depot, get the paint.
I watched her the next month. She sold out quicker. And then you see hundreds of comments. I missed it again. I missed it again. I missed it again. I got to come back next month. I said, oh, so she getting the people excited and they're waiting and they sell out like that. She said she does 400 a month. So I sat there and watched this girl in 2 months.
Jeez, oh weird.
Sell 800 bags. And most of her bags are at least $300. 800 bags.
800
and
bags.
400 or 500. And she just painted, you fake like this Birkin, you fake like this Chanel, right? And people loved it. I just watched, I studied her for some months. I watched it. I still must be doing something wrong because I ain't never do that shit. I'm like, God damn, I should do that.
800. It's something in them joints.
Yeah.
like on Power. She put something else in the bag.
So I watched her. I said, I love this girl drive. I watched her buy her mother a Benz. I said, Brian, she killing it. Oh my God, right?
Buy her mama a Benz.
I watched her buy her mama a Benz, right? And she lived in LA. So after that, I reached out to April, who was a friend of mine at the time. And I told her my idea and asked her, would she be willing to be a partner with me?
No, back up. You didn't tell them how you came up with the saying you make the bag.
Oh, okay. So I kept telling Brian, I need a phrase. I drove myself crazy and drove him crazy for like 2 months straight. Every day. I wake up in the middle of the night. I can't think of nothing. I woke him up. It was 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning.
I woke up. I screamed. I said, I fucking fucking got it. You make the bag. You make the bag. He was so mad. He said, what's wrong? What the fuck are you screaming for? I scared the hell out of him. He didn't know what I was.
You remember that? He's like, nah, tell about it.
I couldn't even be happy no more because he was so mad that I went off. I woke up, I was like, you make the bag. And then once he calmed down and stopped cussing and fussing, and then I explained to him, he was like, that's awesome. You make the bag. You make the bag. The bag does not make you. You make the bag. You make the money. And it hit me at 3:00 in the morning. And then that's when I reached out to April and I said, do you want to partner up? She would be the artist. I would do the marketing. And we partnered up. And as soon as we started, we were killing it. We were killing it. I mean,
oh, man, look at the duffels.
We were shipping bags all over the United States. We were shipping bags all over the United States from the Facebook page. We would do Instagram page. We would do Instagram lives. We would sell out in my living room. It was amazing. And then I was focused on other things. I stopped marketing and promoting so much. It went down. Then it went back up. It was like a roller coaster because I had so much other stuff going on. So it was hard for me to stay focused on that. But even now, we get ready to revamp the website and everything. And even now, most of my customers are from out of town. We are still shipping every week. I'm shipping bags, but 99% of the customers are all over the United States. And they see it in movies. They see influencers wearing it. And that's just without me even marketing and promoting.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, I'll wait. Or if y'all got one down in the basement of the cut, I'll take that one. I whenever you get it going, I need that duffel in my life. That
we got you.
It's fire. That is fire.
Yeah. Guess who picks out most of the purses?
My man B.
The bags you see, 99.9% of the bags.
What?
It's not me.
Hey, the brother got an eye, don't he?
Time out. This is the thing. She's the face. She does the marketing and promotion. I run the back end, all the logistics. So when I'm talking to distributors and everything, I'll see a bag. I'm like, you know what? This looks like something Dana would wear. I'll run it past her. She has the final approval on the bag.
Sometimes he just buys shit, and I'm like, why you do that?
That's a concept bag. You know, you gotta try. You gotta
throw it against the wall, see what sticks.
Right.
But he does it. He's the one that
I run the back end.
Yeah, he does all of that stuff. Like I'm just in the front. Like he does all of that.
And see that leads into another question I have. You guys have so much going on, and you have look at that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on there with it.
We got you.
Yeah,
we just gotta ship the duffel bags that we gotta get. So.
Yeah, so when I pull it up at different places, this year is going to be crazy. But y'all do so much and acting to this. I remember running into Latasha one day. She lived near me. We ran into each other at the store. And she was like, Dana, they're managing me now. And I'm like, what? So y'all have Latasha Black. Y'all have a management company now.
It's a management.
Tori, can you send that? Can you show that picture of all them amazing Hunger for Management group and show that picture of those amazing Black people looking all fly? Look at that right there.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. Now I know Latasha, I know Ty. I remember Tyler. Kenny is my guy.
Taylor.
So how did this come about? That you got some hitters on there.
I don't even know. Sometimes, Derek, I can't even keep up with my damn self. Oh, BJ, yes. And BJ was on here.
Yeah. BJ Page?
BJ Page.
That's my guy.
Go ahead and tell him. BJ did. No, I need to get tissue for my allergies.
BJ actually came down. We met with BJ. BJ came down. He loves Waffle House, so he came down on our side because we have a Waffle House like 3 minutes from the house. And he said, I need to meet with you. So after he ate, he came down, sat down with us, and we just chopped it up. We were telling him what we had going on. He was telling us what he had going on, and he had mentioned that he needed some help, expanding with the public speaking and engagements that him and his wife was doing. And we looked at what he needed, and it just fit. Like, look, we got time to help our friend. Hey, let's do it. And pretty much, long story short, that's how it started. BJ started this company for us.
Yeah.
I did a speaking engagement with BJ at District Heights. What do you call that? There, where the mayor is and all of that over there. That's why I met him, speaking to the kids over there, and been solid with him ever since. Solid guy.
That's
wow, man, y'all.
Yep.
BJ,
Ain't that something?
my brother.
So y'all got talent. You have fashion. You have film. You have stage play. Tell me, because it's everyone. I'm always talking about hustling. I'm always talking about making it happen. I'm one of those people waking up in the middle of the night too, yelling, writing stuff in voice notes. Tell the people what a day in the life is like for the Hungerfords. What's a day in the life like for the
Conference
hustling?
calls at 2:00 in the morning. Conference calls at 7:00 in the morning. Conference calls at 6:00 in the morning. Meetings every day. Trying to. It's a lot.
Long story short,
It's a lot.
We have mastered multitasking.
Mm-hmm.
Do 1,000 things a day. We work on every business. We work on every business, and we're on calls and doing stuff. And believe it or not, we're still adding stuff on our plate. I see
I already knew that. I figured that.
Thaddeus Green.
TJ.
TJ. He's on here, and we're getting ready to do something spectacular. TJ. Yeah, we about to do something else. We just had a meeting yesterday about that.
It's such a small world.
Yeah, that's our ace right there. Yeah, we are gearing up to do something spectacular. So it's just like he said, we mastered multitasking. Like we're not stressed out. I mean, we have 6 things going on at one time, but we are so organized that it's not stressful. We just make sure we make time for everything we have to do.
And we don't have core work hours.
Right. It could
It's
be
24 hours.
Yep.
Say it one more time. I tell
There's
people
no
it's
core
24
work
hours
hours
in a day.
It's 24 hours. You know, look, you can't eat what you don't kill, right? I know you heard that.
That's it. Yeah, you better go get it.
Much it.
I tell people, I said it's 24 hours a day, 888. How you want to use it? How you want to do it? Like I knew in with y'all and people who had that mindset, you gotta, if you don't, for those that's listening, you gotta retrain your brain. Some people is just born. Some people just born to do it. And people, I want to do this, but I gotta get you gotta make some changes if you want to do it, because it's not for everybody.
You're right.
It's not for. I remember I went somewhere and I said, I think I took like a 3-day break. Somebody said, "Oh, take a week." I said, "A week? I want to be a week. I really needed 48 hours."
Me and Brian don't even want to take 2 days. Like, guess what?
I didn't want to do it.
We were supposed to go we had a plan. We were planning to go to New Orleans. We canceled everything. We just canceled the flight the other day. Everything was paid for. I mean, everything was reserved. We just canceled the flight. We canceled everything because we had too much to do. We were like, we have to stick with our plan because we have big plans. We see the big picture, right? It's right there. It's right there. So
I can see it.
We can't mess around and just be doing stuff. We have plenty of time to travel. We got plenty of time to do all that stuff. Like right now, God is setting everything up. And we have worked so hard and it's taken us so long and we've been through so much to get where we are. All that fun stuff and all of that stuff. We'll wait for that because we have a plan now. So
I know that's right.
Like you said, you have to train or retrain your mind.
Mm-hmm. You absolutely
that's why we
do.
Canceled everything. We were all excited. We said we got canceled. We got too much shit to do.
We got too much shit to do. I'm gonna say this. You're a June baby. You're a Cancer.
June 27th. Yep.
I'm the
26th. Yep.
You know, I'm the 29th. So we have a lot of cancers. Cancers are special people.
No, you missed what she just said.
I thought I was about to say what she said.
I said my birthday June 27th. I'll be 26.
That's what I thought she did. I know that's right. So I thought she said something. But cancers are special people. We are unique. I love y'all's dynamic. But you got something. You know, as we get ready to wrap up in a couple minutes, just see how fast an hour goes. Mm-hmm. Tell us what you got going on for your birthday this year.
Oh, so for my birthday, I didn't want to do anything pertaining to go-go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a comedy show. It's going to start off with a comedy show. And then I'm going to have our artist, Latasha Black, the Tony Braxton tribute experience. They're going to have their first performance.
Come on
now. It's going to be her very first performance. We have a phenomenal band. The background singers are the bomb. So their first performance will be at my birthday party on the 27th of June, and it's going to be at the House of Soul. So I'm starting off with a comedy show, and then they're going to have a performance, and I'm just having my DJ Ron, going to take the night away, and the night's going to end at 12 because we old and we tired, and we want to go home.
And you got to go hustle in the morning. You got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and scare my man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
On set on the 29th, right? Exactly. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
So excited! I can't wait as I'm reading scripts, I'm bottling oils, I'm doing my legal business. As I'm doing all those things, I'll pop on Facebook and I see y'all and I just start grinning. I said, they got it. They doing their thing. I love to see it. It inspires me. And a lot of people it inspires. So I'll say, keep inspiring. And with these couple minutes we got left before I get into my long things of accolades, I want to say to y'all, what do y'all have coming up and where can people follow y'all and see what y'all do?
You can follow me at Dana Dane on Facebook, and you can follow Hungerford Management Group on IG. You can follow Dana Dane Events on IG. You can follow Brian Hungerford on IG, and you can follow only Dana Dane on IG. And Dana is spelled D-A-N-A, Dane, D-A-Y-N-E.
Yes.
Oh, and let me say this. Don't forget my brunch. We do brunch.
Yes.
It was every second Sunday at the house. Oh, you got the flyer? Okay.
We don't play on the Mr. Derik Lamar show.
It was every second Sunday. So my brunches have been selling out a month in advance sometimes, but they always sold out at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So we just added a second Sunday. So I'm doing every second Sunday and every last Sunday of the month, starting in May. So we'll be doing twice a month now.
In Lanham, in my man's hometown.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we start the brunch off with jazz. We go to oldies but goodies, then old school R&B and hip hop. And for the last people standing, we have some old school go-go. So it's a whole.
That's what I'm about to come up there and get my old man two-step on.
After the mimosas kick in, man,
it's a
they
party.
Partying like it's a Friday night.
I already know how I get down. Man, let me tell y'all, y'all made my day, my week, my month. Thank y'all so much for being my very first guest as we return. And as I was sitting there talking, I was talking with Troy about, okay, I'm gonna come back. And he's like, all right. And as soon as I said I'm gonna come back, I said I want Dana and Brian. And this was maybe the beginning of the year. Oh. And I said, it was in my head. I was like, let me reach out. An idea be here, but it's like, let me hit them. So I know how y'all rock. I appreciate y'all time. Keep inspiring. I know there's some somebodies that saw this that said, damn, she ain't just wake up and next week it was at Bethesda. You went through some shit.
Went through
you know what I'm saying? Went through some backstab and all of that. So people like that, the conversation.
That's the thing. She makes it look easy. That's the problem,
That's always say, like a duck on water. You see the duck like this, but underneath you don't see this. So it's like, I wanted people to see if shit ain't always sweet. It's a lot of hard work, sleepless nights, early mornings.
Losses, D. Take a lot of losses.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I want to thank y'all for being my first guest of 2026. I wish y'all nothing but success, health, wealth, and all that good stuff. And I can't wait to be out here on these sets and in these meetings with my You Make the Bag duffel. So let's
keep saying that. We got you, bro. We got you. You better wear that thing. We give you one. You better wear that damn thing everywhere you go.
It's gonna be everywhere I go. It's gonna be with me. So I want everybody to clap it up for the amazing Brian and Dana Hungerford for spending time with me tonight on the first Mr. Derik Lamar show. And I know I definitely want to get y'all back again because we rap and we just went through stuff, but everything I wanted people to see. Shit ain't sweet. You gotta want it. You either born with it or you got to change your mindset to go get it, because ain't nobody giving you shit out here. Ain't no free lunches.
Nope.
And sometimes it's gonna be some people gonna stab you in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you either gonna lay down and take it, or get up, dust yourself off, and come up with a new idea. So thank you for reinforcing that, because I guess people tired of hearing me say it. They need to see the 100%. So thank you so much. I love y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. I can't wait to see what y'all got coming up next. And we're gonna do this again.
Right. And make sure we're gonna give you a duffel bag, right? Brian's gonna need some more of that oil too. So we're gonna do a swap. Give him some of that good beard oil and all that, and we're gonna give you the bag. Oh, okay, then.
You got it, baby. You got it.